What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to a new video. In this video, we're going to talk about curiosity and why curiosity is such a superpower to have, and just it's going to help you so much, because being curious really is like wanting to learn, wanting to know, wanting to understand. And when a person really has that mindset of like, I want to learn, they will become really smart and have a great understanding of everything, because you're constantly learning, because you can never stop learning, right? Because a lot of people on this earth walk around thinking they know it all, they know enough, they know it better than others, but that's being the most dumbest shit, sorry. Then you're stuck in one way. You have a ceiling above your head you cannot go through. But when you're curious, you always want to learn, you're observing and seeing things you want to know. You want to know the answers, right? You want to understand. That's when you can build a really wide understanding of everything, how things work, and just you can flow through life, And so it's the same with me, I still do some type of job that causes me to move around a lot, drive around a lot, and see a lot of people. So I always see people doing different type of businesses and type of jobs. I was always curious, like, how do I do this? How does that work? And I'm just asking about stuff, right? Because I want to know, I want to understand. But it also helps with knowing stuff and understanding stuff, but also with people's situations, people's lives, people's way of thinking. It's just being curious just helps you understand people, situations, and things, how things work, and it gives you like a sense of peace, because the more you learn, it's like a drive, constant drive that you will have your whole life, because you just want to understand stuff, things. You see something, you want to, how does that work? Hey, I want to know, I'm curious, I want to know. But that's so handy, because you will learn things quicker and quicker and easier. When you're gonna learn something new, your brain is used to it, your brain is already on the learning cycle. But it's also like you're learning things you in a way like, because you're interested. Because when we all know on school, whatever, we have a subject or a course we don't like and we have to learn it. The learning part is way harder, but when you're just curious about things, the learning part is so easy, or even when you love something and you start to learn it, it's way easier, the learning process is way easier. But yeah, the curiosity thing, learning, it should be like a dedication your whole life to wanting to learn. And some people have it in them to just constantly learn and understand and seek knowledge and stuff like that, right? And some people just they think they know anything, but they know nothing. But the truth is, you have to think you know nothing, so you're curious to learn. You want to know more, you want to understand more. And that's the whole beautiful part about curiosity and why it's a superpower, because even in ways it keeps your brain like active and healthy, because your brain needs to have stimulation in a healthy way, Same like a game of chess, when your brain needs to constantly think about the next step, right? It keeps your brain like awake and healthy and young, because when it's like this, constantly the same or not learning anything, it's gonna go numb in a way, because it's not doing what it's supposed to. So yeah, being curious is like in many ways really handy, and it will help you. So yeah, be curious about things. When you see things on the streets, you see things in people's life, or hear something, talk about something, then like, I want to know. Ask, search, research, Google something, or read something. Go do some research on something, Be curious to learn, be curious to understand, and you will see with time, you will understand way more. You will understand people way more, and even in your own life, you can fill up things because you understand more. So it's just useful in every way. That's why it's a superpower. So yeah, see you in the next video.